Program Manager with Keep Texas Beautiful, and welcome to my backyard. But today we're going to go over an activity that you can do at home with kiddos, or virtually with kiddos. It's called Mother Nature's Package, and it's from the Waste and Place Kit, and activity number 22 if you have the kit yourself. So today all you'll need for this activity is your pantry and your fridge. You'll need a fun box as well. So today's activity is to discuss natural packaging and packaging in general. So you can start off by going in your pantry and finding some items that have some natural or some unnatural packaging. So you can start off maybe with a pasta box and talk about why it is that pasta comes in boxes or plastic bags sometimes. So some of the purposes of that is obviously to contain the product, to keep it safe from falling out. It's also to give a description of the product and, to tell us more information about it, why these boxes exist. Another kind of packaging are jars and glass jars, so like pasta sauce. Same purpose. Obviously, it's going to tell us information about what's in the jar and what kind of stuff is in here, all that jazz. And why does it need a jar versus a box? Obviously because liquid needs a jar rather than, or it's a lot easier contained than in a box. But you can kind of discuss those things, like why did they use this package versus another type of package. And my other example is almond butter. It comes in a plastic container. And that's, same thing. It's here to contain what's in here so it doesn't leak out and fall out. And it would be a lot harder to get if it was in a box like the pasta box. And then you can kind of go into some natural packaging that you'll be able to find in your fridge or your pantry. So I just went into my fridge and pantry and found some good examples. So I've got a sweet potato here. This has its own natural packaging, the peel out here. And you can talk about how some people eat the peeling, some people don't eat the peeling. They add it to their mashed sweet potatoes or their fries, but it just depends. You can do either or. Then we've also got Mandarin Oranges. They have their own natural peel to protect what's going on inside there from what we eat. And so you can talk about how most people don't eat the peel. I don't know if anybody does eat the peel, but let me know if they do. Some other good examples. One that I didn't bring out are eggs. They obviously have their shell to protect the yolk inside there and all that good stuff. I was a little afraid I would drop it if I brought it out here. Another example would be an onion. They also have their own peel. And from what I know, most people do not eat that. My last example is just a little regular red potato. Same thing as a sweet potato. Some people eat the peel, some people don't. Other things that you can also talk about are peanuts or nuts that you have in there. And then you can also talk about what happens to it afterwards. So some people just dispose of their peels in the trash can if they don't have access to curbside composting or if they don't compost. But that composting is an option. And all of that. And how a lot of the packaging that we get for other supplies are often recycled or can be recycled. And so that can divert from going into the landfill. So that's a really good option. So after you talked about all of that, you can go into the little activity that we have, which is called What's in My Package? So then you got to bring out that box that you have and choose any of the items that have a natural package. So obviously without the children seeing, you're going to hide one of the items in the box. So for this one, I'm going to choose this guy. And so for this one, I would say my peel comes in a few different colors, or can be a few different colors. Some people eat my peel, some people don't like the peel. And then the last clue I might give is I can be eaten in a few different ways, maybe fried, mashed, or baked. And then see what guesses that they have. So you guys might have guessed it. What I have in my box is a sweet potato. So that's a really easy activity. And then, as you guys get going, your kids can be the ones to take over and put stuff in the box and see what they can come up with for guesses for you guys to choose what's in their box. So it's a really fun family activity. It's really easy to put together and really can create a lot of conversation from this. And as you guys go along, you might think about how you're going to incorporate more learning into this. would maybe be composting. Research if you guys aren't already composting. Think about starting that, what that might look like in your household. Maybe have your children start to research what is compostable, what is not compostable, and all that sort of good stuff. But there's a lot of ways for this to really take off. It can be something really easy, really simple, a 5-minute activity, maybe something for them to do by themselves that you don't have to do with them, or for a virtual activity that you can do online like we're doing today, but have them interact back with you. But I hope you enjoyed that little short activity, and if you have any questions or comments for me, please let me know. And again, I'm Sarah Walters from Keep Texas Beautiful. I hope you have a great day.